Hey collective, what's up? Welcome to my channel, Journey to Row. My name is Z. What is up, everybody? I am doing a quick intuitive message here for the collective, all signs included. We are in Leo season. I hope all is well. Please like, subscribe, and share if you like the message and it resonates here, okay? Cool. All right, let's tap right into the energy and see what is going on, what's going down on the timeline here. Happy birthday to all of my Leos. Shout out to you guys. Hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful season here. Thank all you guys for your lovely donations and the birthday wishes here. So yeah, let's get into this energy here. I see that somebody's being held back in a contract here, okay? Someone took an oath. They made a pact. They made an agreement here. This is a contract here, okay? Whether they signed their name on the dotted line or they signed it in blood, a verbal contract, a spiritual agreement here. They're being held to it, okay? Somebody's feet is being held to the fire here. And what I'm getting is somebody signed up for some shit trying to compete with you, maybe trying to get one up on you, trying to get ahead. And this has backfired because they're stressed out in this contract here. Okay. So we're going to see who this is and what is this about. Never a good decision to try and compete with another individual. You never know what you're going to get. Okay. I feel like somebody here did not pay attention to the details here. They just saw an opportunity, a possibility to quote unquote beat you in something. This is someone here who is definitely in a silent competition here, okay? And they feel like, it's not only do they feel like they're stuck and they're stressed out, they feel like they're getting nowhere, okay? Like whatever they were expecting to get, it's not happening here, okay? And it's like an endless cycle. That's what I'm getting. On a more surface level, I'm getting energy where somebody, like somebody could be dating, okay? And there is could be a masculine or a feminine here who's trying to slide with this we're separated energy, and somebody's not going for that here, okay? Somebody's like, well, hit me up, call me back when it's official, okay? Somebody's not going for that, right? Because somebody's got nothing to give anyway. So let's see, what else they want to say about this situation, okay? I heard it's Friday, honey. Let's get into it. Somebody is learning a harsh lesson here, okay? Because they wanted to jump ship here, okay? Somebody thought that they were on their way to like a new cycle, a new beginning, okay? Whether this is a new contract, a new relationship, a new job, and no. Nope. Okay, the universe pushes back and caught in 4K, okay? Something done blew up in somebody's face. Somebody is getting caught, okay? This could speak to proof that someone signed on to a situation here when it comes to a contract, okay? Because I'm getting the energy where somebody was trying to jump ship, So I thought they were getting a new beginning, but they're not here. Yeah, this person was wearing a mask here, okay? So this is someone who thought that they were coming up against you, but the universe, the divine already had this person's number, okay? And it's like, yeah, you're going to do that, and then this is what's going to happen. And, we're going to teach you a lesson, hopefully for the last time, about comparison, okay? This is somebody here. They could have been counting your pockets. Somebody could have been concerned with your finances here, okay? Yeah, they're on the emotional roller coaster. Somebody's spiraling, somebody's crashing out. You got situationship spiral and emotional roller coaster. Somebody doesn't know what the hell they're going to do in this situation, okay? I feel like they failed to bet on themselves. I feel like you chose yourself, and this person should have done the same. I feel like instead of betting on themselves, they bet against you. Okay, with this glamorizing and bet on yourself. Like that wasn't it at all. Okay. Like it was them against them. So somebody's spiraling, somebody is crashing out here. Okay, let's get one more. And let's see what, what's all in this contract here. It says things feel close but undefined. Emotions spin without direction. Neither of you names what this is. I'm getting energy where that's fucked up. Somebody's in a cycle and it's like, as soon as they think, it's like close but no cigar. Okay. As soon as they think they're about to get somewhere or get whatever they desired from the rip, it all falls down, okay? And it keeps repeating. Somebody's stuck in a groundhog day from hell. Basically, is what's going on, yeah. Spirit is saying this is what this person gets for wearing a mask. Rose-tinted glasses. Somebody definitely did not, attend to the details here, okay? Of what they were getting into here. Somebody was, assessing, and this could even be like buyer's remorse, okay? Maybe somebody thought that they had hired like the best person for whatever this is to be on their team, okay? Because with rose-tinted glasses and social masks, like they weren't seeing somebody's true colors, okay? Damn. Yeah, detach with grace. But I feel like, they're failing to do that, okay? They're catching hell trying to detach. You can leave without anger. You can withdraw without noise. Your peace stays intact. Okay, so I feel like this is their goal. Maybe you detach with grace from someone, a situation here, okay? And someone saw that as being fake or fraudulent here, okay? Child. I feel like somebody had a point to prove. Yeah, bet on yourself. It came wrong out. Take the message. Okay, so this is somebody's message. Bet on yourself. This is what they failed to do. This is what they were supposed to do. It was them against them. I feel like somebody was looking at you, okay? And it's like they wanted to do it better than you. Somebody wanted, I keep getting somebody wanted to teach you a lesson. Somebody wanted to prove a point. This could be somebody you walked away from, okay? And they went into this cycle of competition. But, I feel like your back was turned to them. Take the message. Yeah, lost the spark. Now they don't have the same, desires, ambition they had for some type of petty ass quest in the first place here, okay? Something was real petty. But they went all in on it, okay? And now it's like they're beating their head up against a brick wall here. So this person was supposed to take the message. This could have been some advice that came to them on a past timeline here. Bet on yourself. It's about you. It's not about the next person, because we got comparison in the reverse here. Somebody was looking at what you was making, what you had, what you was driving, what you was wearing, how you was living, okay? And they signed up for some shit thinking that it was going to get them ahead, okay? And that hasn't happened. This person is stuck on an emotional roller coaster here. Your potential is worth the risk. Your courage builds opportunity. You are your best investment here. Yeah, they missed the boat. They missed the beat. Okay. They're supposed to invest in themselves, not compete. Okay. Not compete with you because you were already competing with yourself. Like, somebody really missed the mark. They really missed the mark here. Who is this? For some of you guys, it could be an ex. Okay, it could be a family member here. Like they the way they transmuted this bitter energy was to compete with you, and this is why this is all falling down. Okay. If anything, they should have taken some type of notes from you detaching with grace from a situation here, okay? It's like, hey, the collective stayed in a high vibration. Let me just go and do me. No, somebody didn't do that. Comparison in the reverse, and you got oath out here. Somebody is not getting a new beginning until this oath is fulfilled here. Okay, until this contract is fulfilled. That's what I'm getting. This can even be a spiritual contract somebody signed up for. Okay, with a deity or a false god or some shit like that. And honey, they're not being let out. Okay, they're not being let out. Excuses for not acknowledging our differences held us back. Bridging the gap starts with honesty about what sets us apart. So this person wasn't being honest with themselves, okay? I feel like deep down, whoever this is, they knew yet that you were just doing you, okay? But there could have been something about this person's ego being hurt or crushed. Yes, in. And that's where the judgment came in at here, okay? Like they really set themselves up. Damn. Somebody can have legal troubles here. Okay. Let's see what's going on. Let's see. Somebody, oh, okay. The Spirit is saying this person called judgment on you because, and that's what I said, because you were in the Zen energy here. Okay. They took it as like a dig, a diss, you know. But when you're dealing with somebody who's chaotic and very controlling, you know, unfortunately, it will come off like that, which is really crazy, okay? Yeah, you were just being yourself. Laramar, be yourself. Be yourself. Everyone else is already taken. And this is the lesson that this person needed to learn here, okay? Yeah. So they called judgment on you, okay? Somebody could have even called the police. I don't know why I'm getting that. Bad choices here. Somebody made bad choices. Like somebody turned up. You was just doing you. You were just doing you. And whoever you are, you stayed peaceful. You stayed calm. You were in like a tranquil state. And this person really took offense. Okay? Like they called judgment on you. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting in the spiritual and the physical. Okay? They could have like tried to get you in legal troubles. Yeah, I can't make it up, honey, to disturb your peace. Look, breaking cycles, same loop, new choice. Cut the pattern at the root. No more reruns. Healing starts where habits end. Yeah, I can't stand an effing narcissist. This is somebody who wanted control over your peace. Somebody felt like, how dare you just detach with grace and bet on yourself. It sent this person spiraling and, okay, damn. I want to say crashing out, but cashing out damn near came out, okay? Somebody could have went into their savings here. I'm hearing super fake flexing, okay? You know, what do you call like a super gremlin? Somebody went into like super fake flexing mode here, okay? Trying to prove to themselves or you or other people that they were okay or they were doing better than you. Child, please, this wasn't it at all. Yeah, this is confirmation. Somebody definitely called the cops on somebody that wasn't doing a goddamn thing. This person just wanted control, okay? They wanted your attention. Oh no, big baby energy. So this is what we're starting off today, okay? Yeah, something about you being a star and growth, okay? Somebody could be an Aquarius here. So they put in a call to action. Okay, they came up with a plan to disturb the peace. Child, somebody could be from ATL. What the hell is going on here? Breaking cycles. Look, this is why. Oh my God. Kick to the curb was behind that. So this person felt kicked to the curb. Okay. They felt dismissed. I don't know. I'm hearing demolished. Okay. Wow. And, you know, look at this. Anger management, total drama, and action. Yeah, they couldn't contain themselves. This person lost it. Again, situationship spiral and emotional roller coaster. Okay, when you walked off the scene, when you vacated the premises, they lost their shit here. Okay. Yeah, and then you stepped into your North Node energy here with this star. And I feel like you were starting to grow, expand. Okay. Progression is what I'm getting. And the day came where the risk to remain tight in a bud was more painful than the risk it took to blossom. Yeah, I feel like, you know, you looked in the mirror, you was like, damn if I do, damn if I don't. I might as well take the leap of faith on myself, bet on myself here. Okay? You gain some type of wisdom about somebody's lustful ways. Okay? Shall I like it or not? Lust and wisdom. Wow. What is really going on? And somebody got kicked to the curb. Well, there's that. Wow. So somebody is a drama king, drama queen. That's what I'm getting. Okay. So when they sign, I'm trying to figure out, did they sign up? Because I feel like this contract was maybe their last plan. Because immediately after you walked off the scene, this person started to spiral. Okay? Yeah. They started to spiral here. And then they started doing petty things. Okay? False police reports here. False complaints, whatever this was, CPS. They started doing petty things to, have police show up at your door. And this was all because they were in their feelings when you kicked them to the curb here. Okay? You were doing nothing at the time but betting on yourself, focusing on your growth here. Okay? Damn shame. But then you have this contract here. Okay? I don't know if this person got with another individual here, or this could be a spiritual contract here. Like somebody wanted to win at all costs, but it wasn't a game. It wasn't a competition here. Okay? You were gone. Going. Wow. A nurse could be significant here. Okay. All right. Let's get a couple more. This is crazy. Some of you guys, you could have been married to this individual here. Okay. Healing. You're healing. You healed from this relationship here. Yeah, now I got third party situation here. Okay, so somebody could have been pissed about your healing. I'm getting that as well. Okay. Family member, lover, or friend, honey. Yeah. Bugaboo. Somebody could have been dealing with a third party that was a bugaboo. So they were pissed about that as well. And then trust. Child, please. The best way to find out if you can trust somebody is to trust them. Whoever they signed on or signed up with this contract, they trusted this person here. Okay. There was some type of promise of, I keep hearing escape. There was some type of promise of progression when it comes to their finances. That's what I'm getting. They trusted somebody. Okay. I don't know whether this was a third party, a family member, or this was like about business here. Okay. Hell, this could be a contract they signed. They signed up with like a practitioner here. Okay. It's going to resonate for different people. The best way to find out if you can trust somebody is to trust them. Somebody is finding out that they cannot trust this person. And that's why they're spiraling. They were spiraling when you left, and they're still in the same place here. Okay. Gluttony. So there is something here about an agreement when it comes to this oath, when it comes to this contract here, where it's almost like somebody put their foot in their mouth here. Okay. Interesting. He who is not content with what he has will not be content with what he would like to have. And I feel like they missed that lesson when you walked off the scene. Okay. Especially if this is an ex, for whatever reason, they could have, we saw the third party card here. They obviously went outside the relationship here. Okay. Something was not enough for them here. Okay. So they didn't learn the lesson then. So they repeated it. But they did something here for gain. And I'm getting material and financial gain here. Okay. And they trusted somebody. There was some type of exchange that went on here. Money, time, energy, and or resources. That's what I'm getting. Wow. Okay. Inner peace. Letting go. Okay. Let's see what else they want to say. We'll see what this contract was about. Because this person felt like they were about to be put on, okay? Or put in front of you. But they got played. Somebody was promised a new beginning. That's what I'm getting, okay? Yeah, look. You got finances and lie detector here, okay? Somebody lied to them. They trusted this person. It's like this person here took multiple L's, okay? I mean, the first L was losing you, but you know, it's like they couldn't they couldn't get themselves together on a mental or emotional level. So they just started like going down, taking L's right after another. Okay. Something about the year 2020. Cause see, gluttony here, could be an energy where somebody didn't want you to have something here. Okay. With this oath, this contract energy, this could be a lie they put on paper, something like that, okay? Yeah. Yeah, this person was showing gratitude here. So they trusted somebody. I don't know, maybe in regards to having their back, okay? Yeah, so this is like a family member or an ex-wife or an ex-husband. That's what I'm getting, okay? They show gratitude to someone who is helping them hide something or steal something from you. That's what I'm getting, okay? This person could have been a part of like a high society here, and they felt like they could trust them. They felt like they had the resources, the pull, the clout, okay? The favor, money, power, and respect. They trusted this person. But now somebody is in debt and I feel like they got to pay something back. Okay. They're in debt. I feel like they're in debt spiritually for whatever type of injustice that was done, as well as financially here. Okay. Yeah. They were in this attitude of gratitude here that they could get away with something for the time being. Okay. But little did they know that was just for the time being. Instant gratification here. Yeah. This person was greedy. Somebody didn't want to pay you out something here. Okay. Because of the way you moved on, because of your growth, because of your healing. Like if this is an ex, this is someone who felt offended by you not, trying to get back with them. You're not basically turning back, okay? If this person cheated on you, and you just like, okay, well, cool, that's what we're doing. Cool. I'm just going to walk away from this relationship. They didn't like that, okay? Somebody wanted a cat fight. They wanted you to fight for them, okay? Yeah, and I feel like you didn't do that. That doesn't resonate for everyone here, because for others, it could be a family member that wanted to compete like a sibling, okay? Yeah. Somebody could have had groupies that wanted to compete as well. You don't even know these hoes, okay? I'm just gotta keep it real. Yeah. Yeah. So somebody thought that they would be able to put something behind them. That's what I'm getting, okay? Death card is at the top of the deck. Somebody thought that they would be able to put something behind them. They can't. They can't get out of this here, because this comparison in the reverse is giving me Six of Pentacles in the reverse here, okay? There's karma and judgment that's still on the table, okay? There's tolls, there's taxes that are due in this situation here because somebody was gluttonous. Gossip, okay? Child, somebody could be gossiping about something that happened a long time ago here. Okay, for some of you guys, this contract was like decades ago. Especially if we're talking about family. Like there was a deal that was made 10, 20 decades ago here. Okay, like you could have been in high school or college. And it's like two people trusted each other. It's going to be a mother, a father, aunt, uncle, something like that. Two people trusted each other. to like have each other's back in the situation here, okay? Or to maybe keep a secret here. But there's a lot of gossip going on. I don't feel like there's no secrets being kept. Somebody could be gossiping about how somebody trusted someone for so long here, okay? Somebody could be talking about, you know, the trust you have for an individual way back when. Whoever this is, you and this person could go way back here, okay? Wow. Somebody could have paid somebody like around $2,000 for something, okay? That could have been a payoff. That could have been like a bribe. Yeah, somebody, look, a safe space in the reverse here. Damn, somebody's acting brand new on somebody, okay? Wow. I feel like this is a payment. Like somebody paid somebody to get away with something, okay? That's what I'm getting. Wow. Ooh wee. Oh, somebody could have paid. Somebody could have sent you death, honey. Yeah, an earth sign. Something about you going through a transformation here. Okay. So it got returned to sender. That's why a safe space is in the reverse as well. Somebody could have paid somebody like $2,000, around $2,000 here for a death spell, for a ritual. I'm getting that. Okay. Yeah. Something about somebody's physical vessel here. Somebody wanted you sick. So this is the spiritual contract here. And something's backfiring. So, you know, maybe somebody thought something was working for quite some time, okay? Somebody wanted to stop you from being you. Basically, that's what I'm getting. It landed on Larimar, be yourself, the Harpy Eagle. Somebody wanted to stop you from being you. From you to stop you from showing up authentically here, okay? Damn. Interesting. Now this person is not safe, okay? Because with this attitude of gratitude, somebody felt like something was working, okay? At one point in time here. Yeah, confirmation. Yeah, because they were celebrating, honey. Ooh-wee. Look, this doesn't just have to be spiritual here. It could be for somebody here. It's a third party and an ex. There's proof of these people putting a hit out on you in the physical. Okay? And for some of you guys, it's purely spiritual here. And, you know, the karma is going to hit both people. Okay? Because I'm also getting something about some groupies. Like this could be a third party and their friends, or this could be just groupies of an ex. Okay? Like everybody's guilty by association here. Everybody who put in on this. Okay? And it stems from some type of relationship, some type of past relationship where a bunch of people got involved after a breakup. Child, please, I cannot. Yeah, look at this with this cheers energy here. People like drinking buddies and shit. This is crazy. But I feel like there's somebody close here because something about, I don't know. It could be somebody who's doing work on your relationship since way back, like since you was a teenager. I don't know why I'm picking that up as well. Yeah, look at this, child. Wow. It's like multiple people wanted to punish you for walking away from a relationship here in which somebody was cheating on you, making you out to be a fool. Yeah, I feel like they didn't like this Pluto retrograde, okay, that you sent them through when you walked off the scene. Oh no, Spirit is saying everybody's going to get hit. They had a discussion, okay? They had a round table meeting about how to put you down with physical body in the reverse, okay? There could even been some plot and plan while you were in the relationship with this person here, okay? Because with physical body in reverse, there's something about wanting you sick or just wanting you gone altogether. Flesh, muscle, and bone in the reverse here. Kick to the curb. For somebody, like, they didn't want you to leave a relationship healthy, okay? I don't know why I'm getting that. But yeah, there's multiple people who are in on something here. Let's get some confirmation here, then I'm going to close it out. So nobody's getting a new beginning, okay? Not this ex, not a family member, not the third party, and no one's friends here, okay? Because there was multiple people who put in on something here, okay? You have formed discussion meeting here. Excuse me, confirmation. There was a few people here who were discussing like how to come for you. And the death card came out and it landed on Laramar here. You know, I guess calling the police didn't work. That wasn't enough because you ain't got a damn thing going on. Okay? Like they called judgment on you. That came out in the beginning of the reading. Judgment and Zen. How you going to call judgment on somebody who was in a Zen state? Meditating. Okay? Somebody called judgment on you. But again, we already know this person was butthurt because you detach with grace, okay? They really took offense to that. They took offense to the breakup, period. But the way you handled yourself, like somebody could not take it here, okay? So they got with other people. This could be their families. Definitely it was a third party that was involved here. And somebody here, I'm getting, you know, spiritual and physical, okay? Depending on who's listening here. And Spirit is saying everybody is guilty by association here. So I don't know if people are, you know, trying to get jobs, trying to get new places. They want a relationship here. It's like, get real. None of that's happening. Okay, whoever put a hit out on you, okay, they can forget about it. And it was all because for some of you guys, it had a lot to do with them wanting to hide something from you. Okay, assets or a home. Okay. Finances or a home. So somebody wanted to take you out. Child, like these people are all over the place. These people are all over the place. Well, let's see. Some more confirmation here with this physical body in the reverse. Like they sat around discussing on how they can get you up out of here. Child, I cannot. When people call, like make false reports on you, okay, just because they're in their feelings, you know, these people are psychotic, okay? They're really psychotic. They really show their true colors. That's how you know you're dealing with a stone cold narcissist here. Like, I'll do anything. I'll say anything to get your attention. Okay. I'm having a bad day. I'm having a bad day. I'm having a bad season. I'm not dealing with the breakup well, so I'm going to do anything to get your attention. I want you to have a bad day. Like, that's the energy that somebody was in, okay? Yeah. But they should have been paying attention here, okay? Because they put themselves in danger when they went for this forbidden fruit. Wow. I want to see who they trusted. Let's see, physical body. Loneliness here. Look at this shit. Didn't I say with the new beginning, people are not getting new beginnings here, okay? Emergencies are coming up, whether it's somebody's whether it's somebody's health, their finances, their stability, and they have nobody to call. This is for everybody involved here, okay? They're not getting new relationships. They're not getting new jobs. They're not getting new rides. They're not getting new homes, okay? Somebody should have let you be. And if this was their friend or girlfriend or guy friend, when they saw what they was on, like they should have went the other way. Like, no, you can't just put a hit on somebody because You don't like how they exited the building with their head held high. Like, what type of shit is that? It landed on guilty by association. So somebody is laying up right now, wondering why they don't have nobody, why they're lonely, why they're sad, why they're depressed. Get real, okay? And things are coming up and they don't have anybody. Yeah, and there was a lot of gossip as well, Spirit was saying, okay? Yeah. Because, see, you broke free. You broke free. And somebody tried to teach you a lesson because they wanted you like to free fall, okay? It's like, okay, well, you're going to leave me behind. I'm going to do everything that I can do to sabotage you here, okay? And then they were gossiping about tactics they were using to attempt to sabotage you, whether this is your work, your career, your finances, your love life, new contracts here, okay? So Spirit is holding everybody accountable, even people who just gossip, okay? They lonely as shit. Child. Yeah, a leash. Damn. They had a goal in mind to keep you lonely here, okay? Somebody could have been attempting to bind you here. I don't know, collective. There could be a family member involved, somebody who has been trying to bind you when it comes to your love life here. Like they wanted your love life to be fleeting. If you get a partner, it's a karmic partner here, okay? Somebody who wanted you to be alone. But somebody paid for something though, okay? They paid for all type of work. Death spells, a lot of binding work here, okay? But now these people are in this position here. They're on a leash. Like I said, somebody's not getting a new beginning. Okay? Where they wanted you at, that's where they're at. Let's see who they trusted, and then we're going to close it out. Intuitively here, I feel like it was a third party, okay? I'm also getting a practitioner here because they paid somebody thinking like, you know, something was going to be one and done, okay? Let's see, who did they trust? And then we got this Pluto retrograde here. Deep introspection and transformation, confronting fears, hidden truths coming to light, healing past wounds. I feel like you went through like a Pluto retrograde type energy, honey. And like you walked straight through the darkness. And somebody was just like, you know. It's like, let's say you had to take an L just to get out of a contract. You did that, okay? Because like your ultimate goal was getting back to you. You didn't care who, what, when, how, whatever had to go. You didn't care, okay? Got a King of Wands at a crossroad here. Who did they trust here, okay? Yeah, somebody's blocked. Everybody's blocked. Everybody's blocked. Somebody's partner could have checked here, okay? And wondering, you know, why bad things happening. Child. Somebody's blocked from spine. Okay. Yeah. Somebody's watching your strength. Let's see. There's a couple more shuffles here. Yeah, honey. Child, somebody is sending the evil eye. Who did they trust? That's what I want to know. Who did they trust? A snake. I mean, we already know that. Knight of Wands energy here. Okay. With the leash. They trusted somebody who double crossed them. Okay. So somebody was dealing with somebody here. It could be a Queen of Swords they trusted. Maybe they already knew the consequences here, okay? But I feel like, yeah, they could have came at you. They could have did the work. They could have did whatever this is. Because I'm getting both physical and spiritual here. But it's like this person got binded here with this Knight of Wands energy here, okay? They trusted a snake. Spirit said it's a Queen of Swords here. What the hell? And they did it in haste too, okay? Back to this oath and this contract and the details that they did not pay attention to. Wow. Because this person said that they could hold you back. Somebody didn't want you to have another lover. That's what I'm getting. Excuse me. Yeah, this Emperor energy. That was their main concern, okay? Somebody wanted you to be broke, busted, disgusted, and lonely, okay? Hidden truth. Scant evidence lingers and the whole truth stays out of reach. Trust your instincts and accept the unseen as part of growth here, okay? Yeah. The whole truth stays out of reach. Somebody was so focused on trying to teach you a lesson, trying to prove a point, they didn't pay attention here to the whole entire truth. You got a Tower. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles energy here, okay? Child, an offering backfired here, okay? That's another contract that's not going well for them. Yeah, confirmation. Yeah, it got blocked. It got blocked here, okay? These deities, these entities don't want to work with them. Not at all. Somebody wanted to, somebody made an offering to block your independence here, okay? Yeah, look at them. We back to the Ten of Wands here with the Ace of Swords. Spirit said this is the truth here. They're stressed out. Everybody who got in on this, okay? These people had a round table discussion. Chat. Okay? You were the #1 topic in the chat. Forum, discussion, meeting here. Everybody is stressed out. Guilty by association here. They all have a stench on them. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Everyone is in spiritual debt here. And they're binded. Exactly what they're binded to this 10 of Wands energy here. Okay? Damn. All right, collective. That has been a reading. Thanks for watching my channel, Journey Tarot. Bye.